Alright, welcome. I'm going to try and explain this mud forge thing to try and help everybody out. So there's your mud forge. You build it. Then you add charcoal to the top. And then you light it. So you add your charcoal, you light it, and then you find these in the caves, the iron ore, or you find metal laying around. And you just throw it in and cook it. Or metal cans or whatever, and cook it. And then once you cook it, you get it would come out as an ore. Now you could take the ores over here and throw the melted ore right there, and then just shift through and say you want an iron mold. Alright, we gotta add some water because it's like has no water in it. Needs more water, hold on. That be enough? Nope. Hold on. Oh, it's empty of a mold. There we go. So just put a mold in. Alright. I'm going to do an armor mold. So I'm going to take the armor mold out. Craft it together. Real easy. And then you would run over here and throw it in the fire. And it would come out baked like this. Alright. There's your mold. Stick it in there, and after it cooks, it bakes. And then you would take the armor mold. And then you would harvest it. And boom. You have metal armor cast. Now we have a blade mold. You do it the same way. Harvest it. Now let's take this armor mold. We're going to stick it in there and let it cook. Hopefully we'll have enough to do this. But there's your blade cast, your metal X cast, if you can do all that. Or you can do it another way without using the pottery table. You take an empty mold and you craft it. Now you want to put an arrow on it. And let's see. Hold on. Where's the ore? And then your melted ore. Then you can make our arrow mold like this without using the table over there. And you craft it together. Same thing with this. Alright. You do the stone axe. You have the axe mold. Instead of going to the pottery table, you can do it like this. If you don't want to build a pottery table, craft them together. Same thing with the blade. Blade mold, craft them together. And for the armor, you just need one stick. Craft it together. And you have a mold like we just stuck in there. Instead of having to go all the way over here and just mold it, you can do it that way. You know, either way works. I probably didn't set this up. Oh, there we go. We're good. We're golden. Right, we're going to grab some of these. We're going to keep that fire going, huh? Got my way, rock. But it's just like doing this. See? It's the same way. Blade mold, axe mold, armor mold. You just put the mold in there. I mean the melted iron ore, and you can do it like that, or you can just craft it like the way I showed you. You don't have to use the pottery table. You can just take your iron ore and craft. Make sure this is not going out. Hold on, it's getting close. Hold on. Let's fill this up some. See, without using the pottery table, you can just do it the same way here. Craft. Empty mold. And you craft it, and then you shove it in the furnace. And it would come out the same as you just put it all together on the table. You know, if you do it at the table, you don't need this. All you need to do is drop that in a mold, and you can pick what you want. But if you don't have the pottery table, you want the metal arrows, boom. Craft it, throw it in the fire. Same thing with the stone blade. Craft it, blade mold, throw it in the fire. And then for the last one, the stick. Craft it for the armor, throw it in the fire. That's if you want to do it like that. it's so much easier with just throwing the iron ore in here, adding some water, and just craft it right here. Because you have them all right here without having to mess it up any. You have your blade, axe, armor, arrow. Simple way to make it. Just make it at the clay table. Bring it over here. Throw it in the fire. Here we got where the other arm is. Once it gets done baking, all you have to do is pick it up and harvest it. Now we're going to try and make this stuff. For the armor, you need 3. So craft. Put 3 of them on there. Grab you a banana leaf. Throw it on there. And 2 ropes. Bam. You have metal armor. Let's do that again, right? For the armor, craft. 3 of them. Banana leaf. 2 ropes. Boom. You have metal armor. Now for, let's see how we do this. For the arrows, craft 2 feathers and a stick, and I think a rope. Yes, that's how you get your metal arrows. For the metal arrows, after your baked mold comes out, you grab the arrow cast, craft it, 2 feathers, a rope, and a small stick. And there you have your metal arrows will be made. Now for the blade, the metal cast, craft it, and I think a stick and a rope. There you go. You got your metal pickaxe. And I think that's it for that one. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's it. Metal pickaxe, rope, and a stick. You have your metal pickaxe. Oh, give my rope back. And for the metal axe cast, you want to craft it. Same thing. Rope, stick, metal axe. You have your metal axe, and then you can have your metal pickaxe with this one. Craft, stick, rope, metal pickaxe. And the only way to use this is you fill it up with charcoal, and then you light it, and then you throw this ore that you mine from the caves. You just throw it in there. Or you can use metal cans, you know, all kind of little metal that you find, and you can stick them in there too. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Or you can do it the other way, just like the pottery table, like I showed you. Insert them there. Say you want an arrow. Boom. Easy fix. You have your metal. Your arrow mold. And then all you gotta do is bake it and craft it, and it comes out like this. Or you can do your iron ore like I showed you. And then grab one arrow and craft it with an empty mold on the table. And it'll do the same thing. Now to find this, the iron ore, it's in the caves. So you just go find you a cave. I have a cave right up here. Probably get snake bit. Oh, what was that? Spider. Okay. What you do, you go in a cave with your axe. Don't want to get poisoned. Kill everything. Alright, and then you find like this kind of denture on the rock. And then you just hack away. It will be highlighted though. It will highlight. And it will show you that ore is there to be mined. But apparently there is none in the cave. But if there was, you'd be able to mine it. It would look like this. And it would be highlighted, so you'd be able to see it. But this is what it looks like. And you just mine it out. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Alright. Thank you. Have a good day. Peace. See ya.